Ready when you are.
Okay, let's see here. Initial pre-fly. Brakes are coming on and set. Check flight following has been notified. Flight docs are on board and checked. Everything, documents and logbooks have been looked at, and everything's been signed off and no discrepancies. Cargo nets are checked. Emergency exits are been secured and unlocked. Oxygen behind the seat here is checked. We're looking at 1,000 pounds. Fire extinguisher underneath is checked and in the green. Gear handle is in the down position. Pilot switch is in an off and normal position. Everything looks good. Fire, let's see. Inertial separators are in the out position. Check. Emergency static over here is on. Co-pilot sub switches are in the off position. Off. Good. Circuit breakers have been checked. They're all in. This one is in, and over here are flushed and in. Avionics is off. Master battery is coming on. Got volted. Let's see here. We are on battery power, so we should have at least 23, which we've got.
Get those caution warnings.
Inverters. Let's see. Today's first flight. We'll go ahead and do one. Indicator panels and warning light test switch up. Got those. Those flash. Red flash. All the lights are on. Good. Landing gear test handle. Red. Check. B model we don't need. And move to pre-flight. Pre-flight checks. All right. Firewall valves. Everything pulled out. Fire detection system. Clock counterclockwise. Right. Come on. Red. 3, 2, 1. Off. Check. Firewall valves pushing. Let's see. Primary pumps are coming on. Standby pumps. We're going to go ahead and push left. Fuel pressure is out. Right fuel pressure goes out. Everything is checked. Standby pumps are now in off position. Cross feed. Make sure I've got low pressure. What is low in? No movement. No flow, no movement. Okay. Let's go ahead and do right. Out, off. Left with right on. Because we're on the right setting. Come back. Everything comes back on. Left. Out, off. Left is on. So we're pushing to the left and everything comes back on. It's great. This cross feed's been checked.
Get that, Master Caution.
Okay, trim test. Trim test is on. Switch test individually. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nope. Trim set. And do it over on the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oops. There we go. That is good. Repeat for co-pilot side. Trim set green. Go. Got the sound. Bring it back in. Might as well just set it. And that one is good. That is off. Standby switch is on. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that works. Off and main back on. Trim set, setting trim band, left throttle, yep, good. Trim switch, and the movement standby trim is good. Flaps, we're going to go down to 31st, confirm. There we go, it looks great, going down all the way. Alright, there we go. We're down, lights are coming on. And pitot heat, stall warning, anti-windshield ice. This is when we would go outside, check everything, make sure everything is good. They come back in. Landing lights are now coming off, except for the nav. Windshield heat is good. Stall warning, those are all off and set. Flaps back up. There it goes, and all the way. Battery is off. Pre-flight, exterior pre-flight. Billings, is it clearance or is it ground? They do it.
It is ground.
ground. Billing ground, Alpine 219, IFR to cut bay.
Okay, Alpine 219, cleared to cut bank via the Billings 5, departure then is filed, time maintained 7,000, squawk 4372.
Okay, cleared to cut bay via the Billings 5 departure. We'll climb maintain 7,000. Squawk 4372, Alpine 219.
And 219, read back correct, advise area taxi.
Let's see, what is that K, what was it, CBT or CTB?
CTB.
Billings 5, 7,000. We didn't get a departure frequency of 4372. Ground, what is the departure frequency?
Departure is 120.5.
20.5, thank you. Well, let's get started. Right, master battery, once again, we confirmed all these are off. Confirm, got battery power above 23, check. Fuel quantity, we have 600 pounds. And 0 Nancel. Got 1,200 pounds total. There we go. Fueler test came out, so we filled us up.
Just like that.
Just like that. Love it. Alright, nav is on. Beacon is coming on. Checked. Engine start. Okay, inverters are set to 1. Power levels are idle. Props are set. Connected. Leave the feather position. Damage. Circuit breakers are all checked. Checked. Battery start. Props are clear. Looking around. Good. We're going to go ahead and signal to the guy. We're starting number 2. He looks at us. Starts doing the wave.
So doing a battery start, what should your props be?
Props?
Yep.
Should be in feather position.
For battery start?
Oh, no. Alright, full position. Up.
There you go.
Starter switch. Okay, let's go ahead and start it. So we're going to start number 2. Everything looks good. Starting. Got the ignition, rotation, air lubrication, setting up here about 20%.
Check the master warning.
Right, leader, what am I missing? Something?
Nope, you're good.
Okay.
So I'm gonna take it off and it's off now.
There we go. Watching for ITT, fuel flow. And just below 700 on the ITT for it. Waiting for that prop to stabilize above 50%. There it goes. Coming off. Now we gotta wait a minute here. Get us back to 0.25.
Okay, what else do you want to do? Doing battery start, you want to bring your power up on the operating engine to 72%.
Oh, that's right. Get a charge. Wish his light was brighter.
Yeah. You can adjust them up on the panel.
Just down here?
Yep, all you can.
What are you? Well, they're
Those are
max.
all on.
Oh, these are all max.
No, I guess not.
I'm just saying this little light in the voltmeters.
Oh. Well, yeah, even then, that one should be.
All right, there's 0.25. Let's go ahead ahead and signal we're starting number 1 now. It gives us the signal to go ahead and start. We're clear. Everything is good. On, ignition, rotation, lubrication, oil pressure's coming up. Above 12% stabilized. Introduce fuel flow. ITT tech. Temperatures. And we got a hard start. Come back here completely off. Killing the engine. Bring this one back to idle. Alright. Doesn't look like a fire or anything, just started hot. I call it maintenance.
Okay.
Say, hey, MOC, I just got a hot start. I shut down tower 219. We're on the runway. We got to taxi off due to a hot start.
Alright, good. Well, maintenance comes out, beats on it with a hammer. Say it's good to go.
Alright, let's try it again here. We signal, we're doing number 1. He's ready to
Bring that
go.
right side back up to the 72.
So why do it after the battery's charged?
It's easier, so when you try to start that, or you start on that left side, it's going to draw a bunch of current, and so if you have your engine on idle,
yes.
it's going to increase your ITTs, and
Okay.
so if it's your generator spinning at a higher speed, it's going to generate more voltage.
Left, lubrication, rotation. There we are. Introduce fuel flow, ITT. And it stabilizes just underneath 700. Waiting for the 50%. There it is. It comes off. Turn the left off, right on. Make sure it holds the load. It does. And we've got positive, the equal out. Perfect. Ignition switch is off. Right over to left, right generators on. Check load off. Right check on. Load off. Before taxi, radionics are now coming in on. Altimeter is set. Things here. We're programming the GPS. Getting the heading bugs. Say we're on runway 28. There we go. Heading bugs are set. Radios and frequencies we'd be plugging in. So tower. 22. There we go. Set attitude out transponder 437. Set. Let's see, this protection is coming on. Circuit breakers are checked. Flaps up. Light, taxi light. We're ready to taxi. We flash him once. We're ready to go. He starts marshaling us out. We're ready to do it. Okay, do you want me to taxi around?
Good.
All right.
I'll do that.
So, Billings Ground, Alpine 219 at the ramp, ready to taxi to the run up.
219 taxi, run up the first right there, and then on to Alpha.
Right. Take our first right onto Alpha, Alpine 219. props are full forward. Over speed test. Governor switch. Test up. Push up to 2200 RPMs. Did you say up to 1200 pounds? It's good? Or above 12?
No, for the governor test, you don't have to.
Okay, for some reason that was sticking in my head. Alright, so there we
Governor
got
test,
that.
you're just putting it on the governors and then putting a little bit past it to make sure that it won't. So I mean, that should be like at 800 or something.
Yeah, we're bringing it down to 1900. Alright, RPM's 1900 reduced to 19, and then we're okay, those are good. Stay there. Overspeed thrust switch release, starting separators. Go ahead and push in. Got a rise on the right, left, right, check. Vacuumed, got good there. We're gonna go ahead and do the single pump. There we go, got a jump, inflate, inflate. Looking for the second one there for the tail. Check, good. Inflation verified, prop heat now. We're gonna go to prop heat auto. We're looking for 4 of those. 1, 2, 3, 4. Looks great. Feather test down and hold. Approximately 500 pounds of torque, which we're set on a feather switch is hold. Identified left and right is on. Power levels reduced to idle left one here. Okay, I'm getting the flash. It's holding. It's showing that back up here for this one. Can I immediately just do the left right one now, or do I have to wait for it to come back up?
I'd wait, just make
Okay.
sure that your power's set right.
There we go. And left, light out, reduce RPMs.
You don't have to wait for it to go all the way further. You can push
Alright, so lights flickering, come back up. Okay, so we're back here. This is the time I can let go, or do I still need to do it for both holding it and bringing them idle? Okay, so still holding it, bringing them both idle. Lights are off. There we go. Stabilized. Let go. Exercise both. There we go. 500. Back up. Okay. We're stabilized. All right. Pilot hatch is set. Flight museum. Throttle feathers coming on. Armed. Check. Flight controls. Free and correct. Everything looks good. Ice protectioners are in the on-up position. Trim set in the green. Bleed air switches are in the off position. Environment is off. Circuit breakers are checked. GPS has been set. We've got it there. Frequencies are all in. GPS nav guidance. Go ahead and push that. There we go. Nav guidance is on. Annunciator panel. So left and right bleed air is off. Everything else is, or excuse me, are on. Everything else is off. Annunciator engine instruments are stabilized and checked. Sets. Pilot side instruments are set. V speeds. All right. So once again, our V speeds. Okay, those be. Let's see. Do I have that? I'm gonna take takeoff brief. Okay, so it'll be takeoff from me on the left side. Runway in use will be 2A right. 2A left. 2A right? Yep. Okay. 2A right. V speeds today are going to be road V1, VR both are 106, V2 113. We're climbing up to 5,162 feet before we make any turns. Everything else is set. If for any reason we taking off runway 2A right, if we have any issues before V1, we'll reduce throttle, maintain fit control, advise ATC, and taxi off what we can. Otherwise, we will come to a complete stop and then go and analyze the issues if we have to shut down. If it's after V1, we will continue our climb up to 1,500 feet and then handle the problem up there, more than likely securing the engine if there is an engine issue or figuring out what's going on. Advise ATC just in case we might have to come back to the airport. Otherwise, I'll be the pilot flying. Everything should be good. Any questions?
I don't believe so.
All right, initial separators will come in here. Tower or ground. Alpine Air 219, ready to taxi 28 right.
Alpine 219, taxi 28 right, the Alpha.
Clear to taxi 28 right via Alpha. Alpine 219. All right, with the ground and all that stuff, would you leave the inertial separators out?
Yep.
Until we take off? Okay.
That's a runway item to check.
Yeah. Alright, there's our, I think our hold short. Let's see. So inertial separators, we're going to keep out until we take off. Let's see. Is now armed. We got
so
both left and right. That's part of the
that's runway items.
Am I not getting on the runway?
Nope. You're about to taxi to the 280 Alpha.
Okay. Tower, Alpine 219 is we're holding short 28 right, ready to go.
Alpine 219, turn right, heading of let's do 310. Clear for takeoff 280.
After departure, right turn 310, clear for takeoff 2A right, Alpine 219.
So now it's going to do going through that runway items checklist. Just kind of while we're rolling out there.
Alright, so initially the separator is going to stay out because our runway is contaminated. Auto ignitions are going on, left and right is showing. Lights all on. Hold power. Okay, 28 right is confirmed. Power coming up here. Set.
traffic, I maintain 8,000.
8,000 now by 219 for traffic. touch it, it seems like it all of a sudden makes its own turn.
Yeah.
Alright, 160. So we're already at 1,000. Normally we'd be at 800. Bump it up to 1,000 or the 200 extra pounds. And a right hand turn. So we're going to go right 45, up a couple of degrees, pulling back right there.
hours later.
Right turn to 190, Alpine 219.
Light float.
Man, I'm coming too far to the left. Come on, man. Come on. Oh, hey, there we go. Okay, environment is now in sight. do it again.